All right. Well, good morning, everyone. I hope this video today finds you well and in good health. Just updating / reviewing my 2,000 points flat. 2,000 point list of competitive Salamanders. I am a Successor chapter, however, I do run the full Salamander rules just to keep it simple, and, well, quite frankly, I like the rules, and Inheritors of the Primarch. Haha. Anyways, so as you can probably see, if you're an avid competitive Warhammer player, you can probably guess as to what's in my list. But for those of you who are unfamiliar, I will take a couple of minutes now, hopefully it's that short, to break down my list. So first we're going to start off with the, pardon my shakiness, the Dreadnoughts in the back, right? So these guys are supposed to be my heavy hitters and the distraction technique. Macroplasma Incinerator, Storm Bolters for the chest, missile pod on top, and then heavy flamer for underneath the fist there. Again, Salamanders, I want to try and get a relatively high amount of Melta and flamer weapons to benefit from my super doctrine, so to speak. And then we have the boys there, the Relic Contemptor Dreadnoughts, the ones from Forge World in which you have to pay 1 command point to field. So I'm paying 2 command points to be able to field them. They've got the Twin Volkite, just simply because I really enjoy how competitive they are and the ability to dish out mortal wounds. I need that in my army. Excellent. All right, we're gonna move on to another set of heavy hitters. We're gonna move on to these 2 squads of 3 here for the Melta rifle, the assault version. No multi-Melta in there, no heavy Melta rifle. I want to try and offset the relative slowness of being on foot and not having any transports or just fast moving units in general. Because as you can see, it's pretty much all on foot, no speed. So if I do have to run, I can still run and shoot. As well as like I don't know, I can outflank them if they want, and because it's only a unit of 3, it's relatively easy to just put them on the board edge without any trouble. Yeah, some people argue units of 5, or so that way you're not just blown off the table, lickety split. But I am of the mind that if you're good with your positioning and your deployment, you can sort of mitigate these factors, as well as just putting them in strategic reserves. So, is what it is. Then we're going to move on to the HQ units of this 2,000 point list. We have Master of the Forge, I think, or the Chief Techmarine. Flat 3 damage. Just that was the only upgrade on that Primaris Techmarine right there. Love it to bits. The model's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to bring it in there. Hopefully. Ooh, yeah. So I did that little fire on him there, just to represent the fact that he is the Chief Techmarine, or the Master of the Forge. I keep forgetting the formal name. And then we got yours truly, Chapter Master Xuxian Steel of the Iron Sparks, and this is him. I'm just gonna, well, him competitively, that is. I've got a whole different model for the Crusade aspect of Warhammer, and a more customized model then. But yeah, I always like to invest personally. I can't help it, I just do, and it gives me reason to just participate, or makes it more likely that I'm participating, I guess. Okay, we're gonna zoom out a little bit. And then the Chief Apothecary, standard selfless healer. With that, you sort of need it. It's standard in Space Marine units at this point. And then 2 5-man Flamestorm Aggressors. You know what it is. Yeah, that's in my humble opinion, I think it should be standard in every Salamander's list right now. Just they're so good. and the fact that I can keep running them auto hit flamers, then I have a relatively more mobile unit with these guys than with the others, which is funny. Anyways, funny for me, that is. Now, moving on to the troops, the core of my army. I've got 10-man heavy intercessor squad. I do this, it might not be the most competitive, but with my chapter master having 2 warlord traits that I forgot to mention earlier, Miraculous Constitution being one, the 6 up shrug, and the regenerate 1 wound per command phase, and then the second one, master of the warlord trait, I think it's Forge Master, or something like that for the Salamanders book, and that gives +2 toughness. And then coupled with the Ancient Artifice relic for the chapter master, the 1 free relic I do take, it brings him up to toughness 8, and he's a walking tank. I'm like, chef's kiss, amazing. And put him in here with this, given this squad of 10 full rerolls, I'm getting 30 strength 5 shots, AP 0 mind you, but 30 strength 5 shots going in, and the reroll and everything. And if I do the Crucible of Battle with Salamanders +1 to wound, I can do a fair amount of decent shooting. I can clear things out, split fire if I need it. It's good. And then 2 units of 5 intercessors here. Last guy there, with the chain swords, and then this guy's got one back here. They're free. Why not put them on, right? So they generally. Well, I like to run them with the assault as well, the assault version. So 3 shots, strength 4. I think that's a Hellstorm version, but regardless, what they're primarily responsible for is actions if I need them. So I generally like taking Raise the Banners, just because Retrieve Octarius data as it stands now is not necessarily the most viable option, I suppose, for my competitive list, just because it is slow. Because I see it as like a slow-moving forest fire. I'm coming and I'm burning you slowly. I'm taking whatever whatever space or ground I do gain by pushing the line, I'm keeping. I'm not giving it up, sort of thing. Because generally I like my Dreadnoughts in the back line, sort of thing. Holding the middle with my 10-man heavy intercessor squad, my Brad Luck squad, because there's Brad back there. And then with the Chief Apothecary to give them the 6 up shrug as well, and it's just amazing. And then this guy will sit a little further in the back, heal them up, and then with his Forge Bolter give me some pot shots towards like 2nd, 3rd turn, and really help me like maybe pick something off that the heavy intercessors couldn't finish off, or just that random straggly unit that just needs to die. But yeah, anyways, so that's a quick video of my competitive list. I hope to put the text version of this in the description below. Anyways, have yourselves a wonderful day. Work hard, think, and listen twice as much as you speak.